Hello everyone and welcome to our final virtual assembly of this term. Now, did anyone recognise the music that was playing at the start of the assembly? Well, it was a very famous piece of classical music called The Four Seasons by a very famous Italian composer called Vivaldi. The part that you just heard is called Spring, and it was written using a very special musical structure called a rondo. If you have a listen again, you'll hear that there are different sections to the music. Let's call them A, B and C. And you will hear that the A section keeps coming back, a bit like a chorus in a pop song. Let's have a listen. Did you hear how the A section kept returning? It certainly does remind us of spring. And I hope you've enjoyed celebrating the start of spring and the end of term today with our special theme day. Shivai in year 2 was telling us how excited he was about this weekend, as his family would be celebrating Holi, which is a 2-day Hindu festival that originates in India. While things might look a bit different this year because of COVID-19, in normal times, the Holi festival is a spectacularly beautiful and colourful event, as well as a great excuse to get extremely messy. The festival is also known as the Festival of Love, the Festival of Colours, and the Festival of Spring. But what is it and why do people celebrate it? On the first day, people will gather around a bonfire and celebrate good triumphing over evil. But it's the second day that most people will recognise, and that's when perfume powder called gulal is thrown at everyone and made to stick with water pistols and balloons. Now here's Shivai with his sister Jyoti to tell us a little bit more about the Holi festival.
Hi everyone. Today we are going to tell about Holi Festival. Holi is the festival of colors. People are seen with different colors on Holi. They put colors on each other, sing and dance. They worship Lord Krishna and put colors on his idol.
This ancient tradition marked as the end of winter and honors of the victory of good over evil. The celebrants light bonfires, throw colorful powder called gulal, eat sweets, and dance to the traditional folk music. Families gather together and party the whole day. They distribute sweets and enjoy.
for listening to us. Bye.
What an amazing festival to be part of. Now, if you remember last week, I set a challenge to be resourceful and to try to turn a Pringles pot into something more interesting. Thank you so much to those children who sent me their photos and videos. I was really impressed with your creativity. Let's have a look at some of the children who rose to the challenge.
Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you my Pringle project. So, this is mine. So I put it in tin foil and put it on one of my toys, their Playmobil. And I put some, like tissues inside. And now I'm going to show you this one. This one is kind of not the same because look, this one is like you buy in the shops. And this one is made from Pringles. So now I'm going to show you how to get it out. See? It went out. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!
Last Sunday was also the International Day of Forests, and I wanted to give a quick shout out to Jack and Abby who sent me these amazing photos of them walking in the forest at Pilish St. Ivan. It certainly looks like a beautiful place to walk, and I will definitely try to visit over the holidays. Thank you for sending in your photos. Now for this week's challenge, I would like to ask you to write a poem on the theme of spring. It could be an acrostic which starts with the letters of spring, a haiku, or any kind of poem you'd like. And remember, poems don't always have to rhyme. I'd like you to try to think about your 5 senses when you write your poem. When it's springtime, what can you hear, see, smell, taste, and touch? Once you've written your poem, I'd like you to record it with you reciting it so that we can share it in our next assembly. You could even add some spring sound effects or music like Vivaldi's in the background. Good luck, everyone. Now it's time for our stars of the week. And in reception, we have Elif for being resilient and independent with making her fun bunny hat. And in year 1, we have Natalie for her enthusiasm and dedication to learning and her amazing fabric picture creation. In year 2 this week, we have Milo for being a resourceful learner by developing his stop motion skills to create a fun film with a robot. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Mr. Red, and I'm going away. Bye.
Also in year 2, we have Jack. Now Jack has shown a real resourcefulness in his Seesaw projects too, and is always ready to learn, putting in a huge amount of effort into his work and being reflective when participating in class discussions. Let's have a look at some of Jack's work.
So, this is a cup of dirty water. Now we're going to put it into the water purifier carefully. is assistance. He sits on the table. Let's see what happens. He is a scientist. Okay, so the first layer we have is the layer that keeps all the dirt from coming in, which is the cloth. If some of it gets through, it gets either stuck on the rock layer, the sand layer, or another cloth layer. And if more of it gets through, there's another rock, sand, then there's another cloth, then there's rocks, and then there's another cloth to keep it very clean. And never taste your water even though it looks really clean. First you have to try to purify it 10 times to make sure it's actually purified.
This is the end of the scientist Jack.
In Year 3, Alex has been showing resilience in his online learning and working very hard to complete assignments, even from the time when he was feeling poorly. Also in Year 3, Greta for going above and beyond, being resourceful and reflective when creating her amazing report for literacy. In Year 4, we have Lutza for putting in 100% effort towards her online learning and showing excellent resourcefulness when completing projects. And also in Year 4, Urim for being resilient and working hard at catching up with his online work in a responsible manner and with quality in mind. Let's take a look at Urim's video about melting butter.
Hi, do you like brownies? Today I'm going to make a brownie. The brownies need a melted butter. So, to melt the butter, do we have to heat it or freeze it? We have to heat it. So, we have to put here and let's wait. Wow! The solid become a liquid. If you freeze the liquid again, it will turn into solid. Now I can make my brownie. Bye!
In Year 5, we have Yulia for being reflective and resourceful when creating her weekly seesaw projects, including turning milk into plastic. We also have Yiram for showing great resourcefulness to complete online projects and being reflective by asking questions to deepen his understanding. Well done, Yiram. And into Year 6, we have Milan for showing resourcefulness by tackling challenges to his education with maturity and willingness to accept new ways of learning. We also have Bennett, again for resourcefulness in online learning and having the confidence to choose and plan his own independent project. Well done, Bennett, and well done to all of our stars of the week. So let's take a look at the points that you've earned this week. In 4th place, Team Sapphire with 109 points. With just 1 point more, Team Ruby with 110 points. In 2nd place, we have Team Emerald with 125 points. And the winners of this week's competition, Team Amber with 132 points. Congratulations, Team Amber. So as you know, this was the last week of this term, so let's take a look at what that means for the Termly House competition. And as you can see, Team Emerald are the winners with 29 points. Congratulations, Team Emerald. And we really hope that we'll be able to celebrate back in school with a movie and popcorn party. But if not, we will think of something just as creative to celebrate your victory. Well done, Team Emerald. I'd like to wish you all a very relaxing holiday, and we will see everyone again in 2 weeks' time. Please take care, and here's some more Vivaldi to play us out.